right, we were going to take a break, but Club Soda Kenny's on the line. He has urgent news. He wants to talk to us live on the show. Yes, Kenny, what's up?
Kenny?
Good morning, three, everybody of my favorite people.
Hi. Mm-hmm. Hi, Kenny.
Listen, I got to talk in code about something. Is that all right?
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
You know that place I can't go to?
Yeah, Kenny can't go to CES in Vegas.
Which is ridiculous, by the way.
I think it was a college.
It's completely ridiculous because I told him to do something last year, and it was terrific. It blew up in our face, and now there are people in Washington that just don't like Kenny because I told Kenny to do this.
Really, even though the company that he did it to has been doing everything they can to undercut XM and other shit, like picking up the Hammerstein show.
And it's not even a deal like someone's going to see Kenny and there's going to be a problem. No one remembers last year. Just fuck it.
He was just obeying orders, and I thought it was a good idea.
And he should just be there.
Because we're just trying to make that company's life a living hell. That's all. And I didn't understand because we attacked Howard Stern's press conference, so I thought this was in line with everything else we've done. But I guess it wasn't, and it caused a major problem, and now, unfortunately, there are people that don't like Kenny, which kind of sucks because Kenny's he's great for us in this radio show.
Yep.
We're working through it, though, Kenny.
Well, I'll probably perpetuate that propensity that they don't like me because I found some...
and I got to say, I had a phone call with Don the other night, and Don's like, I got to tell you, I'm okay with Kenny going to Vegas. I'm like, really? You're okay with that? That's your decision? You're okay with Kenny going to Vegas? It's not your decision. And then he goes, whether you told him to do that last year or that he did it on his own, and I lost my mind. I said, Don, everyone in the company knows at this point that I told Kenny to do it, and it blew up in our face. And now Kenny has to suffer, and now we have to suffer because now we don't get Kenny on the road.
And Kenny is the best on the road.
Without a doubt.
He coddles you. It's great.
So I want to make it perfectly clear. I told Kenny to do that last year.
Trip will not be as gooder without Kenny.
And I got in some deep trouble over it. So
I appreciate you taking the heat from me.
But go ahead, Kenny.
Well, I found some nonstop first-class airfare from Newark to Las Vegas on America West Airline. Is that acceptable?
Woof.
Why, didn't Greyhound have any left?
America West.
America West?
Yeah.
That's cool. First class. It's nice. Your last flight should be a comfortable one.
America West is a partner airline of Continental.
They maybe where they were at one point. I don't even know if they still are.
Yeah.
But they're still shit, and you're actually allowed to sit in the cockpit and talk to the captain. It's an awful airline.
Well, I tried to do the best I can. That's all I always ever do.
No one's ever yelling at you.
Wow, Kenny, what did you do? You got like 4 seats for me and Opie and our girls?
How about 5?
And Jimmy?
Yeah. How many seats did he get?
I could only get 3 at this point, but I'm working on more.
Oh, so 3 would have been who?
Well, truth be told, I had 4, and as the travel agent was entering the reservations, we lost one.
Yeah. So who would the 3 would have been that you would have gotten these seats for, Kenny?
Well, originally when it was 4...
No, I understand when it was 4, but 3, you just called up with 3.
Right.
You didn't have 4 when you just called. So who were the 3?
Yeah, we want to listen.
Who's going?
Well, I'm offering it out there to anybody that wants it.
That's how it been said.
We know exactly who it would have been if everybody would have accepted Opie, Lindsay, and Jimmy.
Well, the thing is, Opie asked me to look into it. I didn't get any
I gave him a personal request
from anybody else.
I will fly with my pal Anthony.
I am teasing, of course.
And
Kenny.
you know it wouldn't have been Jimmy because Jimmy would not get on America West ever.
See, these are the little things that Kenny does for us. I hate flying. I hate layovers. And it's just one of my things that I have to deal with. And they had us flying on such an old airline. It was the same airline that I was telling you guys about recently where they have in the bathroom like a place to put your cigarettes out.
And razor blades.
And a place to dispose of your razor blades. Yeah. The sign is still up, dispose razor blades here. That just shows you how old this fucking plane was.
There's the flip-up ashtrays in your armrest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where you used to be able to just light up a Lucky on your flight.
And that's what we were supposed to fly into, like, Utah and then take, like, a really, really tiny plane into Vegas.
There's going to be Salt Lake City and then Salt Lake City to Vegas. And, you know, that short flight, they put you on a smaller plane. And I believe they had you on a MD-80, which are just...
Oh, my Jesus.
First of all, they're old. And there's been quite a few of those that have had some problems.
I'd rather sit in the fucking hull of a FedEx plane. Just drop me off in a fucking parachute box.
Gear opens, your frozen body falls out.
Yeah, and Kenny's a very responsible person. Kenny, weren't you in charge of, like, the CMAs, security and stuff?
Well, I was there. You know, I'm kind of modest, so.
You were one of the bigwigs as far as security went for the Country Music Awards.
Oh, really?
They got to start taking him seriously in Washington. He's the real deal.
Well, the thing is, and you know, even though I'm punished and can't go on this trip, I was still trying to salvage things for you guys.
Yeah, I understand that. I did lose my mind the other night. Poor Don, he had to take that one. Oof.
I spent hours online with the airlines, and then finally got on the phone.
Yeah.
And got a reservation. I guess we're going through Cleveland.
Yeah. Guess whose idea that was?
That was your idea, but I had already figured it out, Jimmy.
No.
I had.
No, but
but it took me hours. I could have just called you.
I wanted credit.
You will not get. I was surprised when you said Cleveland, because I was like, wait, that's what I booked last night.
I wanted credit.
I got LaGuardia to Cleveland.
But I invented
to
Cleveland. And by the way, for those of you that want to thank Kenny for his perseverance, you'll be able to see him this evening at Caroline's with old Jimmy Norton.
Oh!
He will be there.
Kenny, you're going Saturday too, right?
I'll be there every night selling merchandise.
See, he's a loyal guy.
And
he
selling
works hard
merchandise.
All right, Kenny, I'll see you Saturday at Caroline's for the Jim Norton Show.
All right, so I take it you're satisfied with your current arrangements, and I don't have to. You don't want these?
No. Don took care of us in the end.
Okay.
Because I'm sure he's feeling a little bad about himself right now at his cubicle down there in Washington.
Why don't you be nice
Let
to
it be
Don?
known that Don ended up taking care of us, and we'll be fine with the arrangements he came up with.
Yeah.
Okay, I tried.
All right. Thank you, Kenny.
All right. Have a nice Thanksgiving.
Oh, he's flustered
now. Why are you so flustered?
Why are you flustered?
Because he let us down, he's thinking. But you didn't.
Here come the emails to everybody. I'm sorry I let you down. Guys, I just want you to know.
Well, you know I have very low self-esteem and no self-worth.
I want to apologize for the flights I couldn't get that amounted to flights that you wouldn't be flying upon to go from New York to Las Vegas for the CES, which I would have liked to have joined you for, but last year something happened on my way to Alice's restaurant. That's what his letters are like. It's like the transcript of Alice's fucking restaurant. They are 5 pages long, no spaces, of just guilt and apologies.
Yeah.
No sentences. There's like one period and a semicolon on page 3.
Oh, and he never gets to the chorus.
And look for Kenny on ComedyCentral.com. Very funny.
Oh.
I saw your little bit where you went into the Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
And grabbed the buckets and started loading food into the buckets and drove the Chinese woman crazy.
Oh, really?
It's very funny.
I haven't checked
it out yet. It's all you can eat. We're eating here. And then they take their chairs and pull them right up to the buffet and start eating out of the trays.
Well, that's great.
Call the police.
Yeah.
Very funny gentleman, Kenny.
Yeah, I have some more bits coming up on that ComedyCentral.com thing also.
Don't we have one together?
Oh.
That's going to be on the actual Meet the Creeps DVD.
Oh, I saw that at Chicken Fuckers.
No.
You hold it and...
I hated that, too. The chicken costume was so hot.
Kenny, can you tell us about the next bit that's coming out?
Yes, you know how people...
Oh.
How could you do that?
Oh, my God. You just kicked a puggle.
You just kicked a 6'5" killer.
Yeah,
who's armed.
That too. Yeah. Good job.
He's always armed.
Kenny, I know you're listening.
I'm sorry, Kenny.
That wasn't me.
I'm really sorry about that one.
Good luck, bro.
I would have kept you on the phone for the rest of the show.
Absolutely.
Entertaining, loving, caring, tender.
All right, someone was requesting...
I got a quick note here from Kenny.
Can I have the milk?
Yes. Sure can.
Got an email. Dear sirs,
No.
I won't mention anything further or unnecessarily apologize for my lackluster telephone call on your show today.
Lackluster.
But thank you for the Comedy Central plug. More importantly, do you want me to make a reservation and hold a table for you guys at Caroline's? Look at that.
Yes, Kenny, I need a table for 6 Saturday night. Thank you.
If so, please email me or
I will
call
go
me with details.
No, he's listening. I'll go to the late show.
Yeah,
Late show, Saturday night.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Have a nice Thanksgiving. Regards, Kenny. No long thing. See, he's so guilty.
That was very nice of
Very
him.
guilty about that airline thing that went on.
Well, it was a humiliating failure.
All right.